Hello all, this is Zorch and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke Challenge. I was just sitting at home, visiting with my mom since I haven't seen her in a little while. From last episode you might recall that I said we were going to catch some Pokemon, and we will! But also, the Pokemon hatched. I should tell Professor Elm, shouldn't I? Zorch, you look great! What? That Pokemon! The egg hatched? So Pokemon are born from eggs? No, perhaps not all Pokemon are. Wow, there's still a lot of research to be had. Thanks, Zorch. You're helping unravel Pokemon mysteries for us. I want you to have this as a token of our appreciation. God damn it, I just sold the other one I had. That's an Everstone. Some species of Pokemon evolve when they grow to certain levels. A Pokemon holding the Everstone won't evolve. Give it to the Pokemon you don't want to evolve. Okay. I suppose I could use it if I wanted to prevent something from leveling up. But, let's see here. I want to make sure that we are in town. We are in Newbark Town right now. So we are going to... Ooh, sorry about that. We are going to catch ourselves Pokemon. It's probably going to be a Magikarp. No nibbles. Come on! Oh, I used to go fishing a lot, actually. Well, not really a lot. But my great-grandfather used to take us out. He would take 2 of us out a year. Oh, a Tentacool! That's actually pretty awesome. I need to not kill it. That shouldn't kill it. I don't think. Okay, as long as I don't get a critical hit, everything will be okay. No critical, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Excellent. Okay, and now we should catch this Tentacool. We'll save our Great Ball for later. Fantastic. So now we have something to trade out for the Togepi. We have a water Pokemon now, actually. Oh, wow. Alright, maybe we'll use the Great Ball. Please don't poison. Well, I suppose I can always go to Professor... Wow, poison. Poison Cure Berries! I never remember what berries I gave to what Pokemon. So it's always... I keep getting lucky and they keep getting affected by the status that it actually matters for. Come on, Great Ball. Yes. Tentacool was caught. Fantastic. Tentacool's data was newly added to the Pokédex. Tentacool, the jellyfish Pokemon. As it floats along on the waves, it uses its toxic feelers to stab anything it touches. Yeah. So Tentacool, we're gonna call him... Alright, this is gonna be a 2-step name. But... So... There's a really deadly jellyfish called the Man of War. So our 2-step nickname, he's going to be Aries. Excellent. Makes sense? Everyone in agreement? We're going to heal up our Pokemon before heading out. Yes, I would like to heal my Pokemon. I don't think I have access to the Pokemon system here. So we're going to have to head out this way. Anyway, now I can get back to my story about fishing with my grandpa. He'd take 2 of us every year, starting when I was 5, and we did it for quite a few years. The first year was myself and my older cousin, and then the second year was myself and my younger cousin, and the year after that was myself and my sister. So for some reason, I got to go on the fishing trips all the time. After that, it was my older cousin and my younger cousin, and then I stopped remembering so clearly. Somehow I remember the early ones better. But the year I went with my older cousin, he got an earache. A really bad earache. So I remember laying awake at night listening to him moaning because it hurt a lot. And, ooh, Ralph! What's up, Ralph? Hiya, it's Uncle Ralph. Are you taking good care of your Pokemon? You have to be good to your partners. I just beat a wild Ekans. Good for you, Ralph. I told my kid, but he scoffed that he could do the same thing easily. Boy, has he gotten cocky. You call your mom sometimes, too. Thanks, Ralph. Good for you. Yeah, that first trip was really good. I think we caught, let's see, my grandpa caught 5 fish. I caught 6. They were all little rainbow trout, though. And my cousin caught 2, but all of his were bigger than mine. Not that that matters, they were all fun times. So that was that trip. And then the next year with my other cousin, we were out on the lake in this little boat. It pretty much fits my grandpa and these 2 like 5-year-old kids. And we ran out of gas in the middle of the lake. So we had to row back to shore. He of course had my cousin and I row back to shore. And in rowing back to shore, we got to a place where it was all reeds. It was all cattails and reeds, and we thought we were right next. So he told us to hop out and pull us through the reeds. Turns out the water. Now I realize it wasn't actually that high. I was just very small, but the water was up to my waist. At that age, I was pretty short though, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, the 2 of us pulling it, and then we were all wet, and then he had us stay and watch the boat, while he went and, grabbed the truck so we could put the boat in it and get back to camp and all that good stuff. So we were, of course, it's the middle of the night too, I should mention. And, that was just a fun experience. Okay. And then the year after that, we fished a lot on the shore. My sister brought in like a 5-pound fish all by herself. Again, we're all small children. Let's see here. Now we have to get up this way. I hope me talking isn't bugging you guys, because I'm wasting time. But, I think, actually, I might be more or less out of story. So I will come back to you guys when we get to Union Cave. Welcome back, guys. We are now at Union Cave. And we're going to catch ourselves a Pokemon here as well. I debated using my rod here to catch this first one. But because I've got an old rod, I don't think it would be worth it. I'll wait until I get a super rod or something. I'd rather have a chance at... what's it going to be, a Zubat? I can work with a Zubat. Okay, so... we'll throw a Poison Sting at it. It won't be very effective. Now, you guys might have noticed, I put... Ooh, I might actually do more damage than I want. I put... the Poison Barb, I gave the Poison Barb to Ares, so Ares' poison attacks are stronger than normal. And I think my frames are doing some weird stuff. Come on, just Supersonic. Just do it! Stop it! I don't understand. Just hit him! So much for being a man of war. There we go, finally. We'll be able to do something useful here. See, that does more damage than my Poison Sting is doing. Okay. Yeah, now it is time to use the Pokeball. Oop. We're gonna use the old rod on him. We're just gonna hook him and just carry him around by the fishing rod. That might not be the best of ideas. Got another little thing I can add to my fishing story there. And I'll add it after this. Zubat, the bat Pokemon. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceilings of old buildings and caves. Give a nickname to Zubat? Yes, we're going to name it... Well, Dracula's pretty generic. So let's name it... It's male. So we're going to name it, Morticia. No. I guess we'll go with, Angel. Which... If you guys know anything about Buffy the Vampire Slayer, you know why I did that. Okay, Ares. We're gonna have you fight. I didn't expect to see anyone here. Now I've got another flyer, a flyer poison type. I don't think for now I'm gonna train Zubat. Ooh, an Onyx. Okay, Ares, I'm gonna give you one chance to confuse him. Ah, that was stupid of me. Okay, he's confused now, but now I'm pretty sure I can't switch out now. I'm pretty sure Bind makes it so you can't switch out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so we'll just have to poison him too. Please no critical hits, please no critical... I would rather not have Ares die right away. Oh my god. He's poisoned and he's confused. I just need to wait for the bind to wear off. And things might be okay. Please hurt yourself, please hurt yourself. No! Oh god, things are not looking good. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Oh, I was so scared. I was so afraid. Ares, I don't think isn't going to be very useful here, actually. Which sucks. Maybe once he learns Bubble. But I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna train him up this time. Oh, you've bound me. That's okay because I've got Sarah. Sarah, the male Chikorita, who's shaped more like a long neck and should be Little Leaf. Littlefoot. Little Leaf? Oh, that would have been a good name! Little Leaf. Except when it grew up. But I suppose Littlefoot wouldn't have been a very good name when the sauropod Littlefoot grew up either. Now, I was going to add something to my fishing trip story. And that would be... something. Oh, yes. So I mentioned that it's my great-grandfather, who at the time was probably 60. And my cousin, sister, myself, whatever. Two of us, we're around the age of 5 while this is going on. And he has his boat, which he carries around on the top of his truck. It's about the same length as the truck. And to get it down, you have to very carefully winch it off the top of the truck. And this isn't a one-person job. This is the kind of thing you need help with. And what the helpers he has... Oh, it's... Sandshrew. I would have loved to have had Sandshrew. Again, I won't have anything effective here, but... Now there's no point in wasting time. We need to train Ares up, get him to learn Bubble or something. Then he can actually be useful to me. Why did I switch to Sarah last time? Weird. Okay. Anyway, so this big... Again, compared to us, it was a big boat. And he's in the back kind of holding it up with the rope as we have to pull it down. And it made some very interesting attempts at moving that boat around. We always got it eventually, but it took half an hour with us just sitting at the boat launch trying to get this boat in the water. So fun times always. Oh, here's a Pokemon. What's it gonna be? What are we gonna fight? Ooh, it's an... I would have liked to have Onyx. Well, I suppose I could always trade my Bellsprout for an Onyx, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's go, Sarah. We're just gonna run through this one so we can get to the battle, because because I took the time to walk through, walk back, we're a little bit behind on time. So, we might skip over some of the fights. I could rush it. A Geodude? Oh no! My, Tentacool is gonna be useless here. But we gotta train it. Okay, Razor Leaf. Die. Die. Hey, we screwed to level 11. So we might have a slightly longer episode here. I hope you guys are okay with that. But yeah, we're just gonna run through Union Cave now, and once we get out to the other side, all will be well. And yes, I'm going to be switching out for Ares every time so I can train him up. I need to get him up to the same level as everyone else. I suppose instead, for the sake of keeping everything interesting, I'll stop doing that. So that we can get through this cave. I'll train him on my own time. And then he'll be all trained up and ready to go. It'll be very nice. So we can still catch a Pokemon in Violet right now. Again, I think I'm going to wait till I have a slightly better... Still pretty defensive overall. Poison Powder! Yes, we'll get rid of Growl. I didn't realize Sarah learns Reflect. If I find myself in a drawn-out battle with Sarah, I can actually, you know, set up a Reflect, throw in the poison. Okay, I'm just going to run from this one. Set up the poison, and then I can actually, you know, fight the fight without having to die. And again, to save time, we're just going to switch Ares out. We are going to train Ares up. I think Ares is going to be an important part of our team. Till later when we can get a slightly better water Pokemon. Oh, he's seriously upset about Zubat constantly confusing his Pokemon. Well, that's what you get for being a fire starter. Fire breather. This seems like a really weird place. It always threw me off when I ran into a fire breather in here. Let's tackle, see how much damage it does. Oh yeah, Sarah was the last one to hit level 15, so I get to train her again. I think at level 16, Sarah evolves into Bayleaf. So that's good. No, I will not be changing Pokemon. Bayleaf's pretty good. And I'm not gonna say it now, but you guys all know what we're talking about. When Sarah gets to his final evolution, it's going to be interesting whenever I try to say the name of the Pokemon. I might even switch back and forth between the different ways of saying the name, because I don't know which is right. Maybe you guys can correct me on that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I found another Great Ball. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, here's a Pokemon that we are not going to fight. There we go. I do like the cave music. It's pretty good. Oh, here's another item. Oh, no, it's a Voltorb! I'm kidding. It's not actually a Voltorb. Let's see. Get away safely. What is it? Oh, it's a potion. Something we're going to sell. Very good. Let's see. What's... Oh, God. I can't even navigate. Okay. Ooh, this is neat. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival! I'm pretty sure this is a Pokemaniac. Larry. Pokemaniac Larry. Ooh, he's got a Slowpoke. Guess what that means? That means I'm gonna hit you with a Razor Leaf. And then you're gonna faint, and it's gonna be good times. And then I'm going to level up, and I think we're going to evolve right here. Pokemaniac Larry was defeated. Ugh, my poor Pokemon. Sarah is evolving! One of the things I doesn't happen in this one. I think it might happen in Ruby and Sapphire. I used to always see in the bit where it's evolving, when it goes really fast, you can see like a smaller version of the evolved Pokemon inside of it, which I always thought was neat. I don't know. That might also be me just being insane. I know this isn't the way out of Union Cave. We're exploring the cave. We're gonna take a nice relaxing trip through the cave. Mr. Quartz is gonna show off his rock throw on the Zubat. Ooh, look, it fainted. Actually, I think I have a Repel. I didn't say anything about Repel, so I'm gonna use it and say I'm allowed to use Repel. Huh? Huh? If you guys want to call me on that, go ahead. Union Cave has Lapras in it, I believe. Oh, it's just item center. Next defend. I don't even remember what I picked up just before this. I'll find out later. It's probably a Pokeball, maybe a potion. Okay. But yeah, there's a Lapras in Union Cave. I'm gonna ask you guys, in the future of the game, should I count Lapras... just saying. If it's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Good advice, you fire breather, you. Okay, now the thing I want to ask you guys, Lapras is in Union Cave. And of course there's different levels to Union Cave. Speaking of different levels to Union Cave, I could actually go back and, I could go back down that ladder and catch another Pokemon. I might do that. Next episode, though, not this episode. Special Pokemon, like Lapras. Never mind, I'm not gonna ask you guys that. Because I'm just gonna say yes, I'm allowed to catch the special Pokemon. Because if I couldn't, that might make it impossible to catch Suicune and Raikou and stuff. So that's not something I'm going to have happen. However, I am out of the cave. So that's all that's going to happen this episode. Next episode, I think we'll go catch a Pokemon back in that other level of Union Cave. And we're going to finish off this route, and we might even get to run through Slowpoke well. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to let me know how you felt. And if you'd like to see more from me, click on any of the links you see here. I hope you have a good one.